Ideally, you're going to want to access your data just as it is, just however you get it off of your analyzer or off the website, which is going to look something like this probably as a CSV or comma separated value file. Now, you can't do too much with this, which is good because you don't want to mess with your original data. You just want to query into it. Put your original data into a folder and don't mess with it. Always keep a copy of your original data. If you've got an older version of Excel, you still have the text import wizard. So I'm going to show you that now. I have Excel 365, which I highly recommend because of the built-in array functions, but I've enabled the text import wizard so that I can demonstrate that to you. So in Excel, open up a blank copy of Excel and go to Data, and then you're going to Get Data, and then you're going to get data from, in this case, the text import wizard, which is under Legacy. And then you navigate to that folder where you're going to put your raw data. You're not going to open up that file. You're just going to tell Excel to pull data from that file. In your case, you would have a folder that contains the data that you want to manage, such as sensor data. You find the CSV file, you click import. Now this Legacy Import Wizard walks you through, in this case, delimited, because this is a comma separated version and the commas separate each column. And you also know that there's a lot of stuff at the beginning that you might not need. This is another of the many reasons why you keep your original data, because there may be information in those headers at the top, those first 3 rows, that you need. Looking at the data itself, you just want to start the import on row 4 because that's where the data begins, starting with the headers. So you select that. In the next screen, it says, okay, first of all, what is your tab delimited? But in this case, of course, we want comma. So it gives us a few dialog boxes where we have the opportunity to specify not to import a column or to change the data type in the next. So here we see that we have the option of specifying date, which even though this is not exactly month, day, year, it still tells Excel that it's in date format, which is very useful. And you can pick the best format suggested here. Scroll to see all the different columns and make sure nothing is super weird, but you can see that the columns that you want with the values are here, and say finish. And then it asks you where you want to put it, and I always default to the second row because I might want to put a title or add rows up there. So it is imported now, and it's just imported as a range. And the first thing that I recommend doing is making it a table. But we will cover that in the next video.